So I wanted to make a little video about just sexuality in general. It was recently National Coming Out Day, and I've already made that video about like my coming out story. But I want to more talk about like just labels and all that stuff. And this is more to anybody who is still struggling with it. First things first, you don't have to have a label. Like you don't have to fit in a box. You don't have to have a label. Now, if a label empowers you, hey, more power to you. But don't feel like you have to figure out your sexuality right fucking now. You have to know what you are right now because you know what? Mine's changed over the years and it probably will change for the rest of my life. Well, possibly. We'll see. We shall see. We won't know. Now, I am a child of I grew up in the 90s. I am a teenager of the 90s. So I didn't have the internet. I didn't know any other lesbians or gay people or anything. I knew one gay person in my life, and that was my aunt. And unfortunately, she was not the best person in the world. She was violent. She was a drug addict. She was mean. She was not the nicest person in the world. And I knew the fuck I didn't want to be like that bitch. Like, that's what I knew. And not even that. I also come from this family of like homecoming queens and like very perfect people. And there's this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already weird and not in the like, oh, you're so cute and weird, in the like, that bitch is weird, get the fuck away from her kind of like aspect. So I really like did not want another thing to make me weird. And I was attracted to guys and I'm attracted to girls. Like, I wouldn't admit to myself that I was attracted to girls. I was only admit to myself that I was attracted to guys. But I would never have relationships with guys. Like, I would pretty much just have sex with the guys. Like, guys were fuck buddies and they were fun. But the minute I got close to like a relationship, I'd fucking run for the hills. Like, no way in fucking hell am I going to have a relationship with a guy. I would get scared. And I thought that had to do with the fact that I had no relationship with my father. And that's silly because there's lots of girls that don't have relationships with their dads that can have relationships with guys. Like, that's silly. But I was trying to find any excuse possible to be like, no, there's no way that I like girls. It's just because of this, that, and the other thing. No. Now, of course, I came to terms with it. And it was funny, the way I really came to terms with like I had a girlfriend and still I was bisexual at that point. Like, when I had my first girlfriend, I was still bisexual. And after we broke up, I was, of course, first love. And like looking back, I don't really think it was love. It was more like puppy love. But at the time, it was your first love. So it was like fucking heartbroken. I literally got these tattoos because of my first relationship. Embarrassing, right? And I was like sort of devastated. And when I would get really sad, I would get in my car and I would drive and I would like scream and sing to music. And like, just that's how I would get myself to feel better. While I was doing that, and I would also talk to myself. I would give myself my own little like therapy sessions, if you will. And I was doing one of those. I was driving around, and I was listening to music and screaming and crying and, all this stuff. And out of nowhere, I was just like, I'm a lesbian. And I got all these fucking chills. Like, I got these, like, crazy fucking chills. And I was like, oh, shit, that's truth. Fuck. Like, I just dropped a truth bomb on myself. You know what I mean? It was like God just like, boop, you're gay, by the way. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gay then. Because if I like girls, I have to be gay. There's no way that there's anything else in that. I have to be gay. So then I tried to fit into lesbian land, and I was like, I don't feel like I fit here at all. I still don't feel like I fit in it because like the people I did meet, like the whole like the hell's it called, like the gold star lesbian, that kind of stuff. Like I was like, why is that considered a good thing? Like experimentation is wonderful. Like as long as you're safe, like go have fun. Like why would you be proud to not experiment with anyone? But then again, because I'm attracted to both sexes, of course I'm going to think that way. And it's so funny because looking back, like the first, like when I was 12 years old, I remember like being in the shower and being like, oh my God, I need to find a boyfriend or people are going to think I'm gay. I remember the first person I ever hooked up with was a female, but no, I'm totally, totally straight. So it was like struggled so much to have to fit somewhere. And like, so I tried to fit into the gay community and I didn't feel like I fit into that one either because I feel like, and I'm going to get hate for this probably, but I never understood gay pride. Now, I do believe you should be proud of yourself and proud of your accomplishments and proud of the things that you do in your life. However, being proud of something you're born with seems really silly to me. It's the same thing with having like, proud of like having like blue eyes, or proud of your color, or proud of you didn't do anything to become that. Be proud of who you are. Don't hate who you are, but being proud of like being like, woo, I'm so happy I have blue eyes. Like that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I did nothing to do that. I'm gonna be more proud of the things that I've done in my life. So anyway, so of course I was like, I don't feel like I fit into lesbian culture either. So I was like, just this little like floaty girl, and I don't know where the fuck I fit, but I guess I'm gay because I like girls. So okay, I guess I'm here. And here's the thing, guys. If you are still struggling with it and you feel like you have to fit somewhere, you don't have to fit somewhere. You really don't. There's nothing saying that you have to fucking choose your sexuality and that's what you are for the rest of your life. In my personal life story, I feel that sexuality is fluid. I feel like it can go both ways and it can flow back, and sometimes you're more attracted to males and sometimes attracted to females and all in between. And I don't feel like you should ever have to really choose a box that you have to fit into. And I know there's like, it seems nowadays that people are so hooked up on these labels, and it's like, I have to be in this label and I have to be right here. And, you know, I have to be all this fancy. No fancy label for me. Like, I'm Debbie. That's my fancy label. You know what I mean? Like, that's who I am. Like, I don't see the point of the fancy labels. And if a label empowers you, I'm not going to take that away from you or knock you for it. Like, that's wonderful. That's not my life. And I want to tell other people, you don't have to have that life either. Just fall in love. Go out there, meet people, make friends, make experiences, live your life. And if you happen to fall in love with a male, a female, a transgender person, whatever, who cares? You know what I mean? The biggest thing you can do in your life is not be scared. Just be yourself, fall in love with whoever you fall in love with, experience life, have so many stories to tell when you're fucking 80, and do not worry about what box you fucking fit in, because you know what? You're never going to fully fit into any box anyway. Unless you want to be a carbon copy of everyone else in the world, you're always going to be a little different. So just experience life. Like, I wish somebody told me that at fucking 20. So I'm going to tell you guys that. Just go experience life, and wherever you fit and wherever you fall down into is what you fall into. If you end up marrying a female, a male, a transgender person, whatever, then cool. That's what you fell in love with, and that's where you are. It doesn't mean you have to all of a sudden claim to be this sexuality or this one. Just be yourself, have fun, and stop stressing over the small things like your fucking label. Just my opinion, guys. Okay. Deuces. Bye.